position of mayor is not a right, it's a privilege. It's a privilege that's earned by respect for your community, your colleagues, your staff. Secondly, it's also important that the one we select as mayor will represent the city in a positive manner to benefit the community so we continue to prosper and grow, maintain and improve the quality of life in this city. Unfortunately, Ms. Cortez's agenda in the last year has not been anything but that. In the agenda she has put forth, there have been a pattern of accusations of impropriety and illegal conduct on the part of our staff, department heads, and her colleagues on the council. In a letter to the district attorney's office, I'm writing because of the illegal activity I'm witnessing as a council member in the city of Montebello, particularly related to two so-called off-the-book bank accounts. In the LA Times article, millions of dollars have been drained or siphoned from off-the-books bank accounts. The district attorney did accommodate Ms. Cortez's request, sent an investigator in, and in a statement released to the media, and by the way, this letter was widely disseminated to the media, the district attorney said there was no investigation in Montebello because they found nothing to investigate. Then the state controller came in, and certainly there were accounting procedures that needed to be looked at and addressed. We're not talking about asking questions, shaking the tree, or addressing concerns. We're talking about unsubstantiated allegations that impugn people's reputations and integrity. In a letter to the district attorney, she accuses us of an illegal real estate transaction, which was absolutely unfounded, and states in there that my colleagues are still to conceal the truth from the residents of this community. Last year, when we balanced this city's budget after months of hard work by our staff, she quoted in the newspaper saying the numbers don't add up and that the city will pay, and that our department heads intentionally falsified the financial data of this city and falsified the numbers to make the budget balanced, and it's a fairy tale that's going to come down on the city's head. These are serious accusations, ladies and gentlemen, of impropriety on the part of very hardworking and dedicated staff of this community. In a more recent article relating to the bankruptcy of San Bernardino, as you're all aware, anybody can balance the books, and Montebello is doing the same thing that they're doing in San Bernardino. And if you're not aware, there's a criminal investigation going on in Bernardino for alleged financial improprieties. And nothing like that has been, none of these allegations have been substantiated, but they have done great harm to this community because our reputation has been seriously harmed. More important to me, our staff, who is difficult in speaking up for them publicly, their reputations have been tarnished, their integrity has been questioned for no reason whatsoever than to promote a political agenda. This is totally unfair and uncalled for. Secondly, we've paid a high price in financial matters, a substantially higher interest rate on loans, matter of a 25-year contract we had on our golf carts for leasing our golf carts at our golf course would not be renewed because of all the negative media noise that emanated from these articles, because the media had a field day relating to this unfounded allegations that came down relating to the conduct of our staff and her colleagues on the council. I see nothing that benefits this community from that agenda. I hope that in the future it's going to change, but I haven't seen any indication of that based on conduct. But to me, I apologize publicly to our staff and our department heads for the allegations that have been leveled on them with no substantiation whatsoever, and I hope that this is in the past, but at this point I can find justification for supporting this motion. And that concludes my comments, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Molinari.